I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It's February 16, 2024, and this is Weekly Update.
Good morning, Quincy High School. I'm your anchor, Raymond Smith. Today is a day 4, and this is your weekly update. Now let's get into the news. Attention seniors. The yearbook staff is looking for your senior quotes. This quote will go with your photo in the yearbook. The deadline to turn in your quotes is Friday, March 8th. Please check your school email account to get the link. Any questions, please contact a member of the yearbook staff. Also seniors, it's time to order your cap and gown for graduation. On February 29th, you will go to the ordering table during lunch to be measured for your cap and gown. And at that time, you can also pay for your package, which includes the cap, gown, and your 2024 tassel. The $17 payment can be made using cash, credit card, check, or Venmo. Don't forget to get measured for your cap and gown during lunch on February 29th. All right, juniors, it's your turn. It's time to vote for your prom food. The link in the bio of the class Instagram, which is at QHS2025. If you have any dietary restrictions, you can let us know on the same Google form. Would you like to honor the Filipino culture? Then come be a part of the Filipino table for the cultural fair. They meet every Friday between 2:30 and 3 in C112. Please see Mr. Kimmel for more information. And finally, we continue to celebrate Black History Month with a look into this week's spotlight, the godmother of the civil rights movement, Dorothy Height.
And I assure you, on behalf of the Leadership Conference on Civil Rights, that we will be with you in the struggle for equality and justice until we create an America in which there is peace and justice, freedom and equality and respect for every human being. Thank you very much.
Dorothy Height was a woman with a pivotal role in women's rights and civil rights. She was surrounded by some of the most famous civil rights activists and has rightfully gained her place amongst the prominent leaders of these movements. Dorothy Height, born on March 24, 1912 in Richmond, Virginia, actually grew up in Rankin, Pennsylvania. She was an excellent student and even received a scholarship through her studies. In 1929, Height was admitted to Barnard College but couldn't attend because they didn't allow African American students. Instead, Height went to NYU, where she earned her bachelor's in education and master's in psychology. With this, she decided to start a career as a social worker in New York, where she helped the Harlem Young Women's Christian Association, and soon Height would become a leader in the local organization and would make YWCA worldwide. In 1958, Height encountered Mary Bethune, another activist that inspired Height to begin working in the National Council of Negro Women. In this position, she fought for desegregation, affordable housing, and criminal justice reform. She became the 4th president of NCNW and stayed president for 40 years. Later, in 1963, Height, along with other activists of her time, organized the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Although she had an important role in this march, she was not allowed to speak at it. Women were not allowed to be included in the program at all, but Height continued working on the front lines of the march. With all her work, Height received a Citizens Medal Award from President Ronald Reagan in 1989. Later, in 2004, she received the Congressional Gold Medal, and in the same year was inducted into the Democracy Hall of Fame International.
And that's about all the time we have for today. Until next time, I am your anchor, Raymond Smith, reminding you to think for yourself, work together, share with the world, and be aware of yourself and others. This has been your weekly update. Have a great break, everyone.